Cold Steel SRK in SK5 steel. The SecureX sheath is identical to the older versions. This is the VG1, my son's. I mean, basically, it's identical. So this is the newer version that's come out in the last year and a half. The budget model. They also have a Sanmai laminated and a 3V version, which I'm going to do a review on here shortly. Made in Italy. It's got a stonewash blade to it. This has also got a slight hollow grind. And you can see the Ricasso has been shortened dramatically. A lot of people are complaining about that. A lot of people love it. You know, I don't really have an opinion on it one way or the other. So these go on Amazon between 33 and 35 bucks. That's been the going rate here the last few months. You know, Blade HQ, Knife Center, the normal online retailer is about 45 bucks. The Italian-made Stonewash SRK is 136 to 144, and the Sanmai is about 135. You can see there's a pretty good range in prices on these. Excuse me. So you can see the main difference between the older VG1 version. Here's that larger Ricasso. You know, a lot of people like that they could put their hand up there, but the average Joe likes to have the blade closer to the where your hand, you know, is to get more leverage when you're working. And this was a high saber grind or mid-height saber grind, where this has got the hollow grind in it. I don't think this was a DLC. I've had a couple of these that my son's got one that we pretty much stabbed through everything, and you know, the coating has come off. It is smoother than this. This is more like a powder coating. Same thing, this will probably come off pretty easy in use. I mean, this SRK for 35 bucks is just a great option just to thrash on. Excuse me. You could see the front of the knife is very similar. But the way this comes down, I mean, it looks like it's a little thicker there, but they're pretty close to the same there. The actual handle materials feels very similar. Maybe this is a little sharper. Obviously, this isn't going to have the edge retention of the VG1 or the Sanmai, but you know, this is a tough steel. I've seen videos of guys just beating this through everything and having no issues at all. I've also seen some reports of broken blades, you know, where the heat treat wasn't right. I mean, that's pretty much normal with a mass-produced knife. Once again, for 35 bucks, the all-around usage of this knife, it's not really a woods knife, it's not really a self-defense knife. You know, it's just basically an all-around great utility knife. 5mm thick. I just think it's a great option, especially this SK5 version for just a beater. You can buy 3 or 4 of them. You know, I got one in my off-road car. You know, I'm going to get a couple more as gifts too. It's just a cheap all around. When you compare this to, you know, some of the cheaper Ontario blades, you know, I think your fit and finish and your quality are just a little higher, and your sheaths are better. I mean, people have talked about this, you know, SecureX stuff dulling the blade. I haven't seemed to have that happen. You know, I have oil on the tip of this, and when it goes in, it doesn't rub the oil off. So I don't know if I just been lucky on the ones that I've got, but they're decent sheaths for what you get, you know, what you're paying. SRK and SK5 carbon steel.